In this video, I'll be refuting the claim of God's logic when he had a discussion with a Muslim brother claiming that there's a mind-blowing contradiction in the Quran and citing Quran chapter 35, verse 18 and Quran chapter 16, verse 25. Let's hear what he has to say.
So, chapter 35, verse 18, what does it say?
Chapter 35, verse 18.
No bearer of a burden will bear another's burden. If a heavy laden person cries out for help, none will come forward to share the least of his burden, even though he be a close relative. O prophet, you can only admonish those who fear their Lord, though they cannot see him, and establish salat. He that purifies himself does so for his own good. To Allah is the destination of all.
And to Allah is the return. All right, beautiful. So this verse is very clear, right? No burdened person, no one who bears burdens will bear the burdens of another. Not even if it was a close relative, not even if someone begged. You can only purify yourself. And so there's nobody who bears burdens can bear the burdens of another. Make sense? We agree?
Yeah, sure. Normal humans cannot hold the burden of other people.
Normal humans cannot bear, I like what you just said. Normal humans cannot bear the burdens of another. All right. Very clear, very explicit. We don't even got to twist it. We don't even have to interpret it. It says what it says. No bearer of burdens can bear the burdens of another. All right. We got it so far?
I know this very particular verse is very clear to the viewers, but to trust God's logic that it is clear to him, I doubt. And reason being that if it's actually clear, it wouldn't be coming up to say this verse contradicts anything. So I will just summarize the verse to mean what Allah is saying here is that if you commit a sin, the 100% of that sin is going to be on you, and 0% will be on nobody else. You can't transfer your gifts to another person. That is what that verse is saying. Unlike the statement of the Christian when they say Jesus bear the burden of the sins of others, meaning that a guilty person committed sin and has zero sin, zero consequence of sins in him. Rather, that 100% of sin is transferred to Jesus. This is a negation of what Allah says in the Quran, meaning that 100% of your sin is going to be on you and 0% of the sin is going to be on other person. Nobody will bear the consequence of your sin. This is absolutely what the Quran is saying. Let's hear what he has to say about the verse that he claimed contradicted this.
The next verse, chapter 16, verse 25.
Let them bear on the day of judgment their own burden in full, and also something of the burden of those without knowledge, whom they misled. Alas, how grievous the burden they will bear.
Here's the contradiction. The other verse that we read in 35 says, no bearer of burdens will bear the burdens of another. If you have your own burdens, you will not be able to bear someone else's burdens.
That's right. Yes.
But this verse just said,
Yes.
This person will bear their own burdens and some of the burdens that people they've misled.
You can indeed expect somebody who believes a three-person of different something is God to really understand that this verse does not really mean what he think it is. What actually this verse is telling us is that there are certain sins that we commit, that the consequence does not stay with us. The consequence of that sin that we commit extends to what other people did on our behalf. This is what that verse is saying. And an illustration to that is this. Let's say, for example, a man sent some thugs to go and kill somebody. And after they successfully carry out that mission, they were caught in the act. When they were taken to the law court, they found out that they were guilty and they were sentenced to death. But before then, they told the judge that somebody sent them this and the person was called upon. And he actually said, yes, I only said it to them that they should go and kill. But I was not part of the people that killed him. I didn't participate. I was not even there. I was in my house. Yes, he has committed two offenses. The first one is that he has incited those people to go and kill the person. And the second offense is that he is also guilty of the offense they committed. This is what Allah is saying. And that's the reason why he said, on the day of judgment, certain people, they are going to bear the full burden of what they did. That is misleading others. And also, that things that those people did, they are also going to bear the consequence of it, because those people have done those things on their behalf. That is exactly what this is saying. That does not mean that when they bear from the consequence of those sins that those people have done, that doesn't mean that those people will not bear 100% of the guilt of the crime they committed. So you can see that, number one, somebody committed a sin, you are going to bear 100% of it. You that sent them to do that, you are going to bear the consequence of sending them to do it, and also what they have done on your behalf. So that does not diminish their own burden. It does not transfer their own burden to you. Everybody share. The only thing is that you have extra. That is for inciting and also for the sins they have committed on your behalf. This is actually what the verse is saying. Allah says in Quran chapter 4 verse 85, whoever recommends and help a good cause becomes a partner therein, and whoever recommends and help an evil cause share in its burden, and Allah has power over all things. In similar vein, Abu Hurairah reported Allah Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam as saying in Sahih Muslim hadith number 2674, he who calls people to righteousness, there will be a reward assured for him, like the reward of those who are there to heed, without their reward being diminished in any respect. And he who calls people to error, he shall have to carry the burden of his sin, like those who committed it, without their sin being diminished in any respect. If you enjoy this particular video, kindly like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.